Good morning, Ekaro, Ekasan, Ekaleo, and Yoma Yashiriala. Anywhere you are throughout the world. Yeah. Yes, pẹ̀lú ìgbáradì láti gba òmìnira fún Yorùbá nation and all that. Yeah. The Most High is putting it in my mind to start to speak and read the Torah to our people. Because as we can see, we're making bold steps every day. It doesn't look like it's bold, but they are bold steps. They're killing us in face of everything. We're still moving forward. But one thing is this. Àwọn Babawa, they became a nation before they came into the land of Canaan. Yes. So if we're moving into that land, we have to know which God, who is leading us into it. Is it the Yek Parikpa? Or is it the Muslim God, which is Allah? Or is it the Christian Sunday businessman, which is idolatry of the pagans? Well, for me, I think we have to check in the book of our fathers, which is Torah, ATOIWAERE, to at least show us the father of our people. ODUDUWA. I tell you, that was King David. Yeah, the King of Kings, but not Lord of Lords. King David, ODUDUWA. And now I'm going to read some few words here in the book of 1 Samuel 21. About the same ODUDUWA. This is how we should start to read, and this is how we should start to think. And I'll make a little announcement here about, the new year. This is our new year. It's not December 30th. They turn everything upside down for us so that we will continue being in the jungle. We don't have any connection with our God, and people want us to continue to call this Oya and Osonyi and all these gods to lead us. We won't go nowhere. We'll still be under, and if we ever get in there, we will still be punished, because soon and very soon all these gods shall receive visitation from our Oluwaye or Jacob himself. Yeah. Okay, let's get into it. I won't be long at all. And this is 1 Samuel chapter 21. Then came ODUDUWA to Nob to Ahimelech, the priest, and Ahimelech was afraid at the meeting of ODUDUWA, and said unto him, Why art thou alone, and no man with thee? And ODUDUWA said unto Ahimelech, Now, let's hear this now. The Benin people, they always say, yeah, we used to have a king that was under them and all that. Yeah, that was true actually, because you see the Benin kingdom, those are the children of Benjamin, and their king, that king they were saying that wanted to kill our king, that they wanted to kill one of us that later became king. That king was a Benjamite. So the Benin people, they are Benjamite, and their king was king over us too. And that thing did happen in Nigeria. It happened long ago in the east. That was in Israel, in Oyasheriala land, in the land of Canaan. They call us the children of Canaan, but we're not Canaanites. Okay? We inherited the land of Canaan according to Psalm 105. Okay? So that's why that lot was allotted to us, and they call us the children of Lamurudu. We were taken captive to Assyria in Nineveh, and Nineveh is used to be the land of Nimrod, the land of Lamurudu, and the Most High asks us to adapt. Anywhere we are to adapt the culture, to adapt the king there as our king. Okay, now let's continue. Ahimelech the priest, the king hath commanded me a business, and hath said unto me, let no man know anything of the business whereabouts I send thee, and what I have commanded thee, and I have appointed my servant to such and such a place. Verse 3, 1 Samuel 21 verse 3. Now therefore, what is under thy hand? Give me 5 loaves of bread in my hand, and what there is present. Now we can see ODUDUWA is running away from a king of the Benjamite, which is Saul. And ODUDUWA, all of us were speaking the same language. You call it Asian Hebrew, which is the Yoruba of today. You call it already the ancient one. They call it Paleo Hebrew or whatever, but it's not Phoenician. It's the ancient Yoruba before it became Yoruba. And we are the people of Judah, one of the tribe of Israel. You have the Benjamin, you have Naphtali, you have Asher, you have Gad, you have Levi. But in the Yoruba, it's a concentration. In the Southern Kingdom, it's a concentration. That video we'll do in another time. It's a concentration of 2 tribes. You have the Levites that are residing in the temple in Jerusalem, which was built by ODUDUWA himself, which is King Solomon. Okay, it was built by ODUDUWA himself, and the Levites were residing there because they had no land. And then you have the Benjamite, okay, which Saul came from, and you have, of course, Judah, which ODUDUWA is from, which is your King David, according to the translation. Now let's see some things here. Now in verse 4, 1 Samuel 21 verse 4. And the priest answered ODUDUWA and said, there is no common bread under mine hand, but there is allowed bread if the young men have kept themselves, at least from women. So you can't eat this kind of bread anyhow. It's holy. It's just the priest that will eat it. But ODUDUWA and his men were hungry. They're running away from the king of the Benjamin, which was the first king of Oyasheriala, which is Israel. Okay? And a Benjamin. If he has lived with it, you call him a Bini man. Okay? Verse 5. And ODUDUWA answered the priest and said unto him, of a truth, women have been kept from us about these 3 days, since I came out, and the vessels of the young men are holy, and the bread is in a matter common here, though it was sanctified this day in the vessel. Okay, so then now they're making claims to why they came, because they were hungry. They've been running away from this king. Okay, from the king of Israel, who is the son of Benjamin. Okay,